best of the three cleans. And that surely is okay.
I thought that was worse than the first one.
Did you?
Yep, but he's got it 2 to 1. Let's see if the jury are going to sit tight or are they going to raise the flag. Well, they're leaving it go by the looks of it. So he's got a lift on the board. With some, well, questionable decisions.
When you have a look at it again, at the end of those 3 attempts, I think justice has been done. But
yeah, I think so. I mean, you know, we're not the referee, we're not the jury, we're just here chatting. But ultimately, I think the first jerk I thought was a good one. This one, we need the head-on angle. I don't know if we'll get it. We'll see. Here we go. Here's right arm, our left as we see it. Let's see what happens. Bend, straighten. There's the press out. That's more movement than we saw in the first lift. Anyway, I'm glad he's got that because I think that's put the wrongs to right.
So now Rubenberger for South Africa. Only made 1 successful snatch attempt, so only bringing forward 138 kilos. So let's see what he can do with the clean and jerk. Opening up here on 165, 10 kilos below his personal best. Finally gets it all together.
So he's had a few minutes waiting backstage and a few minutes longer than he would have anticipated. He would have been ready after the previous lifter's first attempt. A bit short on the extension on the clean. It does enough to get it to shoulders. Jerk dips and drives, bar over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Little arch in the lower back. That's fine.
So totals up 303 kilos. Goes into first place. Cedric Corredo of Mauritius, finishing on 3:01. So to Australia and Rich Barredo. Again, another man who only got 1 out of 3 in the first half of the competition. So it really limits his possibilities. So 170, the beginning of his journey to try and catch up as much as possible.
Back foot sticking out to the side. I'm not a fan of that. I've seen a lifter dislocate in the kneecap. Ideally, back foot wants to be pointing forward. That looks alright to me, David. I think he's got a few more kilos there.
Ruben. Now at 171 kilos. So the lift is not given.
No, and I wouldn't disagree with that.
And I can see that, in fact, Peter Kartev is playing the challenge card.
Yeah, and I think this is a wise decision. Let's take a look here. He dips low, drives. The arms are not straight. but they don't straighten, they just stay bent. I think that's a good lift. It's not a great lift, ideally you want the arms locked, but the rule is so long as there is no movement in the elbows. I didn't think there was movement in the elbows.
And just for those of you who might not be familiar, the challenge card, every coach has one challenge card which they can use during the competition if they disagree with the decision of either the referees or the jury. And Robert Rose from the Seychelles, the technical controller, now on his way back.
Yeah, I know. I think it's easier for us to see that this is not going to be upheld. The no lift, I think, is going to stand because the jury have withheld their challenge card. So this was, again, a questionable decision. I'll let you at home have the discussion about it. Was it a press out? I think he just held it on both arms.
But a definite setback for the South African. So 171 kilos on the bar at the moment, and the bar changes now to 175 kilos being loaded potentially for the lifter from the Cameroon, Dennis Esama. Well, the lifter from the Cameroon has increased his opening weight to 180, so that effectively has forced Ruben Berger to come out to take his third and final attempt for 175.
So he's got to refocus now. This is a big lift. He does have one on the board, but you know, he would like to go that bit further, wouldn't he?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's well short of where he wanted to be, and he's only made 2 good lifts so far. Absolutely not the competition he came to deliver. Of India lying in silver and Dennis Esama of the Cameroon lying in bronze. Those are the 2 men who are mathematically unsafe, if you understand me, can be overtaken. Briggs Barredo, well, 170, 180, 190. These are big increases. Well, the last Commonwealth Games 4 years ago, he was lifting at 105 kilos. He's come down to 96. He says he feels better for this. So the top 3 stay as they were. The current leader, Daniela Ranibongi for Fiji, currently on 343. Now this is just a 2 kilo increase, so recognizing that he's very much at his limit. This is for a total of 345. And yet another clean and jerk personal best attempt.
Not going to happen. upward momentum. Bows out. Thank you very much to all that have supported. Let's have a look here at the extension. Just not enough extension at knees and hips. Trying to use the upper body. Power comes from the legs. Got to use the big muscle groups here. Very easy to tug on that bar and try and use everything else, but all you do is take the momentum off. The clock is counting, we're on 37 seconds, but it doesn't look like Antonis Martasidis of Cyprus is coming up. He's gone up in weight by the looks of it. Yes, he's
well,
coming.
He is coming.
He is coming. He needs to get a scoot on here. There's 20 seconds remaining on the clock. He'll know that. Weightlifters generally don't move fast unless they're on the bar. Whoa. 3,
2, 1. Timed out.
He knew exactly how long he had, and if he didn't, I just question where his head is at. As you walk up onto the stage, there is a TV screen right ahead of you as you come up that slope with a time on it. As you come onto the platform, there is a clock on the platform. How did he not know the time that was left? You'd have expected as well a shout from the coaches on the sidelines.
Well, that was a completely wasted opportunity by Antonis, and so already out on the stage now, the man who currently lies in second place, and this is VIKAS Thakur. Every failure making it more likely that he's going to take another Commonwealth Games medal. 191. A 4-kilo increase, and this would take him to 346, and of course would put him into the lead. Come on. And he's got it together.
The emotion is all over his face. That was some wonderful lifting that we've just witnessed from VIKAS Thakur. Just about got the extension to generate the height on the bar. Let's have a look at the jerk. Oh, look at that, hips behind the bar, big arch on the lower back. He does well to recover. He recovers bit by bit. Surely he's going to be on the podium at the end of this.
Well, he deserves to be, because it's 6 out of 6. 6 good lifts. Well, Antonin Martasidis is trying to make up for that lost opportunity by putting the bar up to 194 kilos for his second attempt. Big trouble here. Antonin Martasidis from Cyprus back to